Get a little energy back, and
right.
after the
I think we're live.
Are we?
All right. We're live.
You're the
hello.
leader, you should know.
I know, right? Well, hello again, everyone. We're here with the original, the beginning of Resident Evil. Good old RE1. So, commentating with me on this one, Vox joins us again.
I told you you couldn't get away from me.
And I also have with me for this run Mr. Clicks Gaming, who knows quite a lot about this game, I hear. Possibly.
Maybe.
I played through it once or 5 million times.
Yeah. All right. So, let's go ahead and get this run started because we're doing Jill, so we can have a long life discussion right here in these. Why did my timer not start? Thank you.
Well, you know how the timer is.
I think it was some weird hotkey issue.
Wow. What a
Could be.
mansion.
All right.
Mine always had trouble starting with this. Like, you had to start it and then start the game.
Oh, I'm not using the auto splitter, the IGT script. It's just RTA.
Open that door.
And look at this, we
Makes
got
sense.
Mr. Brando, Mr. Retro Brando in chat here.
What is it?
Hey.
He's gonna PB and not be able to submit it now.
Now, Jill.
Don't. I PB'd in the last run by 5 seconds. this
Don't
Okay.
this
don't
is
do this to him, Click.
significantly less likely in Jill any %.
Oh, you wait, you
alert.
PB'd in RE6?
Yep.
Oh, GG's.
It was a good time.
I was about to start
Brando.
running to the left. Well, to camera left.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, that's not
Brando,
what we
what do
do
you
here.
mean?
What is this?
Saturn supremacy, man. What do you mean ignore him? Come on.
Jill.
Yeah.
See if you can find any other clues.
Make a Thanksgiving dinner in each one of those door transitions.
Hope this is not Chris's.
Every time you load to the next room on Saturn, a new Resident Evil game comes out.
Is that why there's so many?
Alright, so there we go. There's the first zombie, and we just kind of ignore him.
What is it?
Watch out! It's
Yeah.
a monster!
Oh boy, look at that. G Mundy got the top half of the most beautiful Chris.
That's right.
Yeah, I call him
Is it?
Sylvester Stallone,
Kenneth
Chris.
was killed too.
Oh, that's
By
perfect.
this creature.
I mean, it looks just like him.
Right?
Let's report this to Wesker.
Probably talks like him too. Or maybe that's an improvement. I'm not sure.
It looks
Probably.
just like him right after a Rocky fight, too.
Help me look.
Coincidentally, we'll be
You
seeing
square
Rocky
off
pretty
with
soon
Rocky.
too.
Yes, we do. Rocky Balboa does make an appearance in this run.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing.
Saturn door loads are my alarm clocks. Go to bed when it opens, wake up when it closes. Never heard anything truer than that.
Now it's Wesker's time to
Yep.
disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, if you want to,
It can't be helped.
basically, a free way to,
I'll check the dining
I don't
room
know,
again.
spend about an extra 25 to 30 minutes on the run. Like, it's a lot.
Mansion is gigantic.
Yeah. It's a sizable amount.
We should start from the first floor.
There's a reason
okay?
most of us don't
And
run the console
Jill,
versions.
here's a lockpick. It might be handy.
Jill won the bid war.
Master of unlocked
If
Yep.
this was Chris, we'd be playing the game already. But
Yep.
we're not.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, no. Right now, we'd probably be not playing the game because we'd be in a cutscene with Rebecca.
Listen, if something happens,
Oh, right.
let's meet up.
And you still would have gotten more done in that time.
Yeah. So you'd actually be a little ways into the room, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I should explain what's going on with the graphics here. So I have an AMD graphics card, and there's some, I think it's DX9 alpha rendering issues that are actually fixed in later driver versions, but I had to downgrade my driver in order to play RE4 and Revelations 1. So we
Really?
have these issues. Yep. Nice squeeze spot.
Beautiful.
Like how the Master of Unlocking doesn't have her lockpick.
Right?
She doesn't have her lockpick. She didn't bring a radio. But what did you bring, Jill?
Oh no, I
In
need
fact, she
that.
woke up out of bed,
A
got
sense
in her
of humor.
car, and drove straight to the mansion. Shit, I'm late for work again.
Sounds about right.
So that's an intentional bite.
Yep.
On knife only,
be the
you
only
actually
one.
have your knife equipped and you can cancel on it. Ooh, I got away with that. I was like, crap, I gotta do the dodge. It works. Why did that work?
Wrong with this house.
I don't know. So if you don't know, that's actually a really tricky dodge to get off, especially when you come in with lines that look like a bowl of spaghetti. I love you, Diggs, but I mean,
That was a whole sine wave through that hallway right there.
yeah. Henry was just like, no, you know what? I'm just not feeling it today. Why don't you go ahead and go on by? I'm not here for this.
Right. He's like, look, I'll give you a break, okay? We're doing this to feed the kids. I'll give you a break.
Either
If somebody came running up at me like that, I'd probably let him pass.
I didn't
too.
do that.
so it was either that or Henry was like, oh, damn, Clicks is here. What if he shows up too?
So this is what happens when you don't run Jill very much anymore. You forget to do things like menus.
Yeah, menus are important. Very important. That beautiful cancel.
Hey, you remembered to eat that herb.
Yep. Come on.
So one of the defining features of running RE Classic, and to a lesser extent, I think the 2 and 3, is animation canceling, which is why he brought up the menu after he fired the grenade launcher, because it sends Jill back into her normal state, which means he can continue running while the enemy's busy falling over or dying or whatever. It's a lot more noticeable when you're playing as Chris,
Yeah.
but so is everything else, like the dust on his shirt, and I mean Cheeto dust.
And so I have ran Jill somewhat recently, but I've been doing 100% major glitches knife only, where we don't go get that bazooka, we don't do those menus. It's
So you're all upside down right now, huh?
oh yeah. This is interesting. I'm waiting to make a really really big dumb mistake. Hopefully I
Don't
don't.
do that. No, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
See, just by virtue of Clicks being here, you're fine.
Yeah. Right.
It's
What I
that
mess up-
osmosis kicking in.
There we go. So let's see how much of a dance.
Cheetos.
Oh, that's a bad position. Yep. Well, the position was alright. The angle was pretty bad.
Well,
So,
Yeah, just needed to turn a little bit more.
yep.
But at least we didn't put on a DDR session.
Right.
feeling a little called out.
All right. So,
So here we have Chris's favorite walk-in fridge.
yeah, Chris starts running toward this when the door goes up because he's like, ooh, there might be snacks in there.
Nope, just a bust of Paul White.
Right. Let's go put this in. Are we gonna get a vase check? What do you think?
Remember, check the vase for PB base.
Did
One
Max
of
come
these
up with that
days.
line?
I don't know who did. I think it was probably either Witch or Clicks. It's one of you two.
No face check. That's a
I
good
know,
line.
right? Ah, well, that
That
wasn't
was-
a good line.
It's all right. That vase check was beautiful.
He wanted to save his progress so bad.
I know, right? It was like, hold on,
I
I
gotta
gotta
see
say.
Face.
Richard,
Oh,
what happened?
Richard.
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons.
Richard saluting.
Ouch!
Ouch!
National anthem.
Wounded.
The wrong hand.
Demon attacked you.
Right?
It was a huge snake. And also,
I pledge allegiance to the. Ouch!
Poisonous. Richard, hold on.
Alright.
there is
Don't tell him to
syrup.
hold on. He doesn't even do anything for you in this
no.
one.
I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
So my luck with Yawn has not been great lately.
That's all right.
So we're gonna try a safe line, but we might just be getting a free heal.
If it makes you feel any better, I think the last time I PB'd in Jill any percent, I took a bite from Yawn 1.
Oh wow. Wait. This is Jill.
This is Jill. And I wasn't even going to correct you because I'm sitting there going, no, yeah, you're doing this the right way. I primarily run Chris any percent, so, you know.
Slip right there past Rocky
Nice,
Balboa.
Rocky.
And we're gonna put in the Eye of the Tiger.
I'm still mad at you guys for that one. It's been like 4 years and I'm still mad at you guys.
Hey, you can't blame me for that one.
You're guilty by association.
Guilty by association. I'm pretty sure Rocky had his name before I even started, sir.
I don't care.
If
The
anything,
guilt.
blame Clicks and or Seth. They've been around long enough. Right, what do we
I can
got?
blame Seth.
This one in particular was my fault.
Ah, there it is.
We're gonna hold on to that first aid spray. Normally that gets banked too. Well, normally you use that first aid spray earlier, and that herb that I used earlier gets banked. But
Yeah.
we're gonna hang on to it just in case.
Good idea.
Because who knows?
Jill does not have as many hit points as Chris. Chris has a ton of hit points. And it's mainly because underneath that uniform, he's wearing a plate mail chest of Snickers
Here's
bars,
the serum.
Snicker bar armor.
Hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
That's why all the zombies keep trying to bite him. They're like,
Radio.
I like the smell of
Yeah.
that. And like the dogs
I'm
with their, extra good sense of smell.
No.
It really does take some extra chewing to get through that meat.
Jill.
Yep.
Careful.
That's why he was so upset in RE8 is because Ethan took it from him.
Oh, bad.
Excuse me.
All right.
So you might have seen some of the zombies vomiting at him when he was running by on the stairs, and the reason for that is because if you're too close to the stairs, they can't actually initiate a grab because it could potentially throw you out of bounds. So Capcom actually thought ahead on that one. So the zombies just try to puke on you. I learned that from the class.
So we had a good line in.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a
Yeah.
safe strat here. And I messed it up. All right. Well,
Oof. Well,
that's not what you want to see. So we're gonna get a free heal here.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
so that's about a minute of time lost. This is what new runners fear the most when learning this game.
Yeah. And call it, depending on who you're running, Jan is either the first or second gatekeeper.
Well, it can be the second for Jill if you're doing knife only.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the other one is Statue Zombie, who you didn't even see. We just we came in the room and just started blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Oh.
Barry?
You know, the worst part... Well, okay, I mean, the worst part is obviously the 1 minute of time loss, but... An annoying part is that it unequips your weapon when you take that bite.
Yeah, never a fan of that bit.
But, oh well, we'll live.
Richard
You
won't.
know what? We're gonna do this to reset this zombie so we can sneak by him.
I don't have to blame Barry for that unequip.
I mean,
Oh
can we
yeah,
just
you know what?
blame
That's true.
Barry in general?
Yes.
That's always a safe go-to.
Yeah.
So, both of these statues, but in particular, that second one, I definitely did not cover the vent. But that camera angle you saw there when it when the wall thing was going down, as long as the vent's covered in that, I believe that's enough.
Yeah, you can really get away with murder on that statue.
Yeah, I never understood it entirely. So.
All right, cool. No early aggro.
Yay.
Yeah,
How many
that
are
guy
gonna
turbo,
go?
bottom of the stairs, the dodge is actually impossible.
Wait,
no
for
matter
which
how
one?
fast you are.
Oh, the one at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, if he turbos, then it's...
You taking a bite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting a free meal.
A free
All right, we got
Jill
one.
sandwich.
Box. Come on,
Box.
man.
Oh, I forgot. I should have done the chill sandwich cutscene.
I thought it's gonna be like Deagle just pretended he didn't hear it.
That should have been an incentive right there.
I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah, that would have been a good one.
I was trying to play Chris.
Mm.
Right, so kill this guy. I know
What
Witch would have
Witch? I'm
really
sorry.
appreciated the Jill sandwich cutscene. She's like heartbroken that I didn't do it.
She's probably heartbroken that you didn't do it, and currently upset at me for making the joke.
Are we going for the quickest of the cranks?
Ooh,
How'd you like that? Now for the hard part.
I'm proud of you, but I'm jealous at the same time.
All right, cool. That wasn't too bad.
You smug.
Cool.
Mm.
That's we call that quick crank. So normally you're supposed to push the ladder toward the camera at least once, and then push the ladder up to the wall. So by clipping in at a very precise angle, you get between those boxes and the ladder, and only push it toward the wall, but it leaves the ladder further away from the crank trigger. So you have to climb the ladder on the furthest possible left spot in order to reach the crank. If you mess any of it up, it's actually pretty big time loss either way.
Yep.
It's really disappointing when you get up there and you're just like digging around for the crank trigger and you just can't get it.
Yeah, and sometimes you look like everything went fine, and it's still just nope.
Yeah.
That dog was further back than I was expecting him to be.
People going for optimal times high up on the leaderboard, that's another huge reset point, and probably the second hardest trick in the game that I can think of.
What would you qualify as the hardest one?
I'd say 42 glitch.
I didn't get it. The run's
Oh, no
invalid.
tub
Gotta
turn?
reset. No
Yeah,
tub turn.
yeah.
I didn't save the
Uh-oh.
2 frames.
I don't even know if I can. I don't even know if I can commentate the rest of this.
Yeah, I'd be pretty sick too. I'd leave.
I'm only here to support you because you're my friend at this point.
I don't blame you. I've lost all faith in myself for this run for missing that 2 frame time save.
And look at that. You made Witch sad.
Well, we already made her sad with the Jill sandwich stuff, so
I like that you're taking partial credit for making her sad on that one. So I don't have to suffer alone.
Alright. So this room is simultaneously the most boring room in the game and also one of the most technical.
Yeah.
Alright, so I gotta
What is
learn
it
how to
now?
count, so I'll let you guys talk.
So it's hard to talk about this one without getting specific while he's doing it, purely for the fact that mentioning the number of pushes that he needs could throw off his counting and could screw up the whole room, which is why I'm going to wait until right about now to tell you that was probably 22, 23 pushes.
24.
Shut up.
I'll give you a break. You know, you're an old, retired, what do they call it? Emeritus runner of RE1.
Yeah, I'm retired. My days of running RE1 are far behind me. My heydays are way back there. Oh, Vampy.
I'm on a very, very long unpaid vacation.
No.
I don't blame you.
Yes, that box room is probably the worst room to screw up and have to reset for obvious
yeah.
reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Because you think getting bit by yawn is a bad time loss? That might be worse, actually. Ooh, we got another
I would
yes/no
say it's
skip.
just worse. Nice. This is the PC version, actually. I would have loved if it was the Saturn version.
You know, I do have the Saturn version. And now I've just disappointed Vox by not offering Saturn RE1 for the marathon.
Where are my car keys? I need to go visit Deagle real quick.
You're gonna have to wrestle him from one of the gators.
I'm riding the gator. He's getting on top of the car, and we're riding up your driveway. I'm going to surf him like a board.
So that ladder right there has the greatest hitbox ever. It's like that entire wall.
Yeah, Vox is going to be surfing there on the gator, side by side with Chris riding next to him on a panda.
Yep. Except it'll be a panda made of marzipan.
You know, I'm gonna go for it. We'll see if we get him. Oh, what the hell was that?
What I meant was you can do it this time.
Ouch. So, he's going to have to get more ammo here.
Yeah, and unlike some of the later versions of, or later entries in the series, rather, you can't just swap out your grenades in RE1. You have to use what's in there and then reload it with the next one.
Yep.
So...
And there's
that
not
won't
even an
be-
automatic reload. When you run out, you have to go back in the inventory.
Yeah. So basically, you're stuck with a lot of extra time.
Yeah. So this is a marathon. So we have to say the marathon thing. Which is, well, that's never happened.
Yeah.
Because I was holding up, R1, and X. If you want to explain to me how I shot the floor, I would be very interested in knowing. At no point was down being held there.
I'm going to let Clicks field that one.
I got nothing.
I
figured you
wish
would've
I
just
had
said
an
Capcom.
input display on to show that, because I
What a
I have no
I can't believe.
I have no words for that.
Place anyway.
Yeah, that's not so good. But you know what? It happens. So you don't have this problem when you use a knife.
No, you don't.
You have a whole basket of other problems.
Oh man, especially in that room.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that room alone is where most of my runs go to die.
Jill, so you're safe.
That room right there is the sole
That's what
reason
I was going to say.
that Chris isn't the more popular category.
You disappeared from the hall all
Yep.
of a sudden.
I'm sorry.
Everything else as Chris is easy. It's all fine. Even Tyrant. Tyrant's a pushover. He's a big dumb baby. Plant 42, no. Plant 42 is here to make sure that
Is that
your cheeks are sore.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
it's good to see you're safe.
Jill,
So,
what priority is
yeah, Plant 42, when you fight him with the knife, you have to literally just run right up to it. Well, I mean, you kind of run around back, but we'll ignore the details of the fight. You get, like, right next to it, and you just keep stabbing and hope it doesn't hit you. But if Plant 42 is having one of those days, it will smack you all around the room. It'll knock you on the ground.
I'm counting on you.
If you
if
have
you
bad
stop too
positioning,
soon.
he'll pick you up.
Yep.
Which you really
That's
don't
what I was
want.
going to say.
At least as far as I know, if he picks you up, that's on you.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's, the way I look at it, there's like you think of a target, but with like 3 rings, and the bullseye is basically Plant 42 with a minor, circle around it. And then you have the middle ring, which is the ring where you can get grabbed, and then the outer ring where it just slaps you around.
Mm-hmm.
If you stop just outside of the bullseye circle, you're getting picked up, most likely.
Yeah.
And it only takes like 2 of those to kill you. And usually by that point, it's only going to take 1 because you might have taken damage before.
Mm-hmm.
And Plant 42 is ready to snap you in half.
Right. Well, the good news is I have a bunch of extra ammo now, so hunters are going to die.
That's true.
Right, we're going to waste 2 shots there. And I'm saving 1 more for a very particular hunter, because he's a jerk.
I think I know which one it is.
Everybody's best friend on PB Pace.
I almost forgot to come in here. No joke. Almost forgot that we needed these.
I had done that before.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting Yon 2 fight.
Yeah, I don't even have a knife.
Well, you got 4 flame rounds. It'll be all right.
No, I don't. I had 1.
You know what? Let's talk about this counting thing again. Shut up.
All right. So that last hunter I shot is the worst hunter in the game.
Yeah, that guy's a jerk. Because he's one of the... I think he's one of the few that will turn on a dime if you let him think he can. Or if you let him know that he can, he will.
4 shots. GG easy. Woo. We're not going to attempt quick shots there because he'll bite you if you miss or if you drop,
Have you found
which is
anything
not
interesting?
fun.
Yes.
No.
You also
Can't
have
see
a
very well.
chance on
How
missing a
about going
shot
down
after
to
that.
check by yourself?
Mhm.
I have a rope here.
And if you
Oh, do you?
miss one of
Well,
these
then I'll
acid
try to go
rounds,
down using
it's
the rope.
bad news bears.
Wait.
No.
Yep. Because one of the things about running Jill is pretty much every shot you get is already accounted for.
Yep.
Just about.
Yep.
Hey,
I think
what's
we
going
have
on?
1 left over
Now I've done it.
if you go for
Sorry, Jill.
longevity
Wait.
dodge and
I'll
laps.
go and get another
Yep.
rope.
And
Yeah.
that's, I mean, up until
Barry?
then,
Barry!
yeah, every shot.
Yeah, there's really not much wiggle room.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously those flame rounds I picked up, you would not do that normally. Alright, so there we go. That
Okay,
room.
it's just the marathon
right there.
round.
Yeah. So that room right there, if you stand around and wait for Barry to get back for the rope, that's how you unlock the good ending. Obviously, we're doing bad ending. Oh wait, I'm so used to not shooting
go.
this guy.
Well, there you go. You've made up that. You've
What I
made up that one
remembered it.
round now.
Right. Well, now
That would
I
be
have
your
to.
best bet. Oh, sorry.
Trying to think like where I use this extra round now.
Well, maybe that guy didn't actually die.
I mean, that could happen.
What is it, like a 98% chance that he will? Because I remember it being like a ridiculously low chance, like a 2% that he'd survive.
It's a 6% chance either one of
Okay.
the zombies can survive an acid round.
Okay.
But if you were to miss that extra shot on Yon 2, like I was mentioning, getting bit by the ground zombie there would probably be your best backup.
Is that faster than doing the knife strat? Of just going around him? Or pushing him out of the way?
Well, with Jill, that dodge is a lot harder with Chris because of her smaller hitbox, at least on the way out.
True.
But at least this way, it wouldn't be much faster because of the extra movement, and floor zombies hardly do any damage, so I would just probably take the bite.
That's true. They do something like 6 damage, I think, whereas normal zombie bites are 10? Or is it 4 damage? Well, it's pretty low.
I don't remember the values, but it's much lower than a normal grab.
This hallway, if that hunter can hit you, if you take a perfect line through the hallway.
No.
Which is just wonderful. And as Chris, that hunter should never hit you. Because Chris is too thick to take a perfect line through that hallway.
Chris is too thick to take a perfect line anywhere.
It's amazing he even fits down the hallway.
Yeah.
4 for floor. All right, we'll go with that.
Sounds good to me.
You're gonna get another swag corner dodge here from Beagle. Ah, didn't get the spawn.
I know. I was a little sad. I was going for it.
I swear, every time I turn that corner, there's a dog there just ready to chew my face off.
Yeah, that's
Every
what dogs do in this game. Just bump that
This
guy
is
out of the way.
one room, the one time in the one room here that getting bit by a dog is actually RNG. Every other dog encounter in the game is avoidable, but he got good RNG there, thankfully.
Yep.
That way.
Even coming back through this way is 100% consistent. But
The only
from
thing
the
that
elevator
isn't.
to that gate is just hope for the best.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That was not a. That was a pretty wide line there.
That's all right. You made it.
All right. So now we have to listen to this guy babble on for a while. So if there are any donations y'all want to read, now's a pretty great time.
Wait there. Are you with anybody,
Yep,
Jill?
weapon or weapon. Mentioned earlier that
No, I'm alone. But why
Deagle,
do
you
ask
did
me?
25 towards Super Mario
Listen,
Brothers
the
2,
stars are
which
going to be finished
is going to be
soon.
awesome. I love Super Mario
Someone
Brothers
is
2.
a traitor.
Yep.
Me with my $10 towards this one for Chris. Saw how that worked out.
You tried.
And instantly, the one that took me down, G Mundi,
Rico,
with 20
who
for
killed
Jill.
him, I wonder?
So this room in Jill, no drama, right? I mean, aside from Enrico getting shot. That room is Chris. Very scary.
Nightmare. Absolute nightmare, that room.
There are 2 hunters where if you take a bad line, they'll just stun lock you and kill you.
Yeah.
They don't care. Wrong crank.
How many cranks is it, Deagle?
Well, this one's just 1. But the next one is
The
a
other one's
7
like
crank
7.
slot.
7 crank,
Yeah,
yeah.
7. We have to
No
use the
less.
cranks 7 times.
No less.
At least if
Should
you're
have
in
it
a
as a
race, it's
category.
7.
And if you're Witch Ring.
Yep.
Is she over there yelling?
Give me a glance.
Just that side eye, like, I am going to murder you when this is done.
The side eye that says, pass it on to the other guys.
I didn't look back. I was scared.
Probably for the best. And
Alright.
shout outs to Horu Gaming 85 for $10 towards Earthworm Jim 3 as a bonus game. Beautiful.
For a second there, I was like, how do we do this without the knife again? Then I remembered we have the bazooka, so it's all good.
I remember, I don't know if Clicks remembers this, but when I first started running this, and I was getting frustrated because of the auto aim in this one, and I went on the forums on SRC. I was like, is there a way to turn off auto aim in this? And Clicks had to be the one to break the bad news to me. It's like, no. Like,
I
what
don't
the hell,
know.
Capcom?
Why can't Jill just jump over the hole? It's probably only like 5 feet long. She was special forces. You can't tell me she can't jump that far.
No.
You're talking about a woman that shows up on a mission with no lockpick and a radio.
Who is the master of unlocking?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Let's see. The reason that they can't jump in this game was because they knew it wouldn't be fair if they allowed Jill to jump. Because if Chris tries to jump, the whole mansion just explodes prematurely, so they had to remove the feature early on in development once they realized that him jumping is probably the equivalent of a wrecking ball coming through the house.
So here's a neat little thing here. We're going to open this now and just close the menu immediately. That'll save us from save us an extra menu. And we do that at the end there. Since we're closing out the menu.
So you're telling me all these years I should have been opening that one in that room instead of both of them at the fountain?
Yes. At least on PC. I don't know if you can cancel out of that on console. I don't remember.
I don't know.
You can also do it on any of the previous cranks down in the caves as well.
True. Basically, anytime you actually have the menu open. Alright, now we enter the final area of the game, the labs.
Well, more specifically, after you use an item and it returns you to your menu,
Right.
those situations.
Right.
You're welcome, Brando. Glad to help. So there's a long cutscene coming up, so if there are any more donations that need to be done...
We're a couple minutes from that one.
Oh, look, all I see is Jill in the labs and the internal timer kicks off of we're going to be here for a while.
Oh, I should have not held action there.
Oh, that would have been great. This is the hardest boss in the game. It's called Lab PC.
Yep. And what's its favorite snack, Clicks? What does it love to eat?
My PBs.
Well, those two. I was going to say inputs.
And inputs, yes.
Yeah, this thing is awful about eating inputs.
Yep. Really is.
I've watched it happen to Clicks before. There was, I think, a video you put up a couple years back where you could see it on the input display, and you could see the cursor on the screen just like fly over to the wrong key.
This is for which?
I mean, you didn't give her the you didn't give her the no PC skip, so you had to give her something.
Right.
There you go.
It's a feels bad for me too, because I've checked that damn sign enough times in my life.
Same.
Take a nice safe dodge around those guys.
Poor witch.
Well, look, we forgot the Jill sandwich cutscene. We forgot the umbrella skip. So we had to do
get
something.
the bonus yawn bite though.
This is true.
That's what I'm going to say my $10 was for. Was for Jill to get bitten by a yawn.
Come on.
Wow.
I
See, if it were me, that guy would have caught me.
I thought I was gonna get hit. I thought I messed that line up because of how much I just like was grinding around that corner.
Yeah.
One too many steps.
Jill!
All right. Well,
Here we go.
if you had any plans to like raise a family or, you know, go to college and get a degree, this cutscene is a great time to do it.
Yeah, if you got any, if you have any grandchildren, this would be a good time to visit them before they have to leave for college.
Yeah.
I know they're still in diapers right now, but you got time, trust me.
Oh.
Wesker.
You did a fine job, Barry.
You could read an entire Ari Salvatore novel in it,
I think you should
in the
stay
time it
away
takes to
from
finish this cutscene.
I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry
But
about
yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. If there are any more donations that have come in, now is definitely a good time to throw them up.
That's Umbrella's intention.
Oh yeah.
This laboratory
Something
has been
like
engaging in dangerous
around 4
experiments
minutes,
recently and
3 to
actually
4
has
minutes.
occurred.
This cutscene here.
Anyway, this disaster
Sounds about
cannot
right.
be made public.
That's why having stars nosing about.
I do love that we're here complaining about this, and I know there at least was earlier RPG runners in the chat who are just right now probably thinking like, that's cute.
The monsters you mentioned, I'm going to burn all of them to
4 minutes,
with
that's
this entire
adorable.
laboratory.
Right?
I
The
must
Like, that's
cutscene that
it?
never ends.
as ordered by Umbrella.
And we don't even have to mash through this
On
one.
the ground and wait there.
Oh man, like you know, FF8, FF9.
He'll be under
You know,
the
just watching watching some friends do that. And, like as the cutscene's going on, you just hear the button mashing in the background.
Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes.
Yeah.
Though both you and
I don't have
Yeah.
the total up now or anything, but
So you're planning something else?
if you succeeded,
just again a thank you to everyone who's been donating to Random Acts
you were in charge.
to help feed the children here.
Stop
It's
this now.
You're a brave girl,
perfect.
Mhm.
but if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a
There we
big
go.
discovery. You guys are idiots.
A
No one
beautiful
understands
reason
its real
Yep.
value.
to donate.
So you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant.
Boy, he's gonna show us the tyrant.
That? Chris, stop.
Oh, yeah.
Instead,
So
we
that-
got this cutscene.
That is like the greatest line in the game. Chris, stop it.
Is the most powerful
That's
biological.
kind of exactly
I can
how
just-
he says it too.
Yeah, I can imagine Wesker just like pouting and stomping his foot, going, "It's supposed to be scary."
And like,
like Wesker.
folding his arms and going,
All weak people exist.
He's got
it's
a name
cute
for
that he
it.
has a name for it.
Jill, I want to show you my tyrant. Don't think so.
Right. Tyrant's a bit camera shy though. There you go.
Oh, wow.
He's like, don't
Yeah.
look at me.
He punched it so hard he just crapped himself. Just went everywhere.
Don't come this way! No!
Alrighty.
Maybe if you'd said please, Wesker.
See that key on the ground right there? This is the ultimate biological weapon.
You can't control what it
So,
does.
one ultimate biological weapon versus one small... Okay, well, we're using that fast now. Versus one small key on the ground. Who wins?
Everybody.
It's the ultimate biological obstacle.
Well,
Unlocking the power to victory. One of these elevator rides, I think it's the one coming up when you're going up to the helipad. It looks like Jill's got a 5 o'clock mustache shadow going on.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
It looks amazing on the Saturn version.
Oh, I bet.
And no Rob Zombie.
No.
That was the very last zombie in the game. He is known as Rob Zombie because he has robbed many people of a PB.
I'm pretty sure everybody in this chat right now, like all three of us, even some people in the Twitch chat have been robbed by him.
Also,
I know I have.
Shout out to the French community where that is known as the Sandalfoo zombie, because the runner Sandalfoo has lost runners to that zombie right there.
Lost runners?
Lost runs. Did I say runners?
You did say runners.
Lost runs to them. Maybe runners too. I don't know.
Zombie's a bit more dangerous than I thought.
I've never heard of Sandalfoo zombie.
Really?
I like it.
Yeah. I mentioned it in a marathon one time, and Sefjul was like, "You know that?"
Everybody's got a name for him, Seth.
It was either Sefjul or Garl, two of the very OGs from this game. Back before we even ran it on PC version, they found a lot of the earlier stuff, and then Clicks here came in and found quite a lot from there.
Zombie has the soul of lost runners. Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah. Ah, there's Jill with her 5 o'clock shadow. She's on her way to the Miami Vice party after work. That's why she only showed up with that's why she didn't bring her stuff, Clicks.
It's one of those fancy looking little stashes too.
Yeah.
Also
that
for
Freddie
Magnuzel.
Mercury style.
Just a little shout out to our buddy Magnuzel.
Good dude. Excellent.
Now referred to as Map Noozle.
Yep. So the reason for that is he was in a race with Witchrain in the chat here, and was poised to win the race, and then
Chris
he
is coming.
accidentally opened the map instead of using the flare and lost.
Oh, man.
that was. It's one of
It
those
wasn't
just
a
heartbreaking.
race. This was a tournament match.
Yep.
Race, by the way.
Oh, man.
All right. And that is time.
Time. GG's, Deagle.
There we go.
Good stuff.
I wish I could
I
say
can
that was a
tell.
good run, but not sure I want to see the final time. So I'm just going to let the cutscene play. We can see the actress for Jill.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get to see this very often.
I don't get to see any of the cutscenes anymore because mine decides that it needs to auto-skip all of them.
Yeah.
I can't figure out why.
GG Areno.
Thank you. Yeah. So thank you, Clicks and Vox, for joining me for this.
Absolutely.
Thank you to everyone who's hanging out here, watching, donating, all that good stuff. And enjoy a little bit of... this one's Still Dawn, right? Isn't this one? Still
Yeah,
Dawn?
it's either Still Dawn or Steel Dawn. I can never remember which. But it's one of the best songs to come out of the 90s.
Yeah. Alright. Well, that's it from me, though.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone, and enjoy the next run, which is actually one of the main inspirations for Resident Evil. Spooky Mansion and all that. But enjoy Sweet Home from Karma.
That's going to be awesome. That game alone is mind-bending
Yeah, it is.
to me. All the cats and rats in chat. I love it.
This is definitely just a giant jam.
It really is. It's so good. Just the twinning on the guitars is so good.
Is this not just a great, air drumming song?
Yes.
Or if you're more of an air guitar person?
Could do air bass, Steve. Come on. Still dawn. Oh. And in about 3 minutes, I'm going to forget again.
Right?
You guys remember the Japanese version where it has the Japanese pop song for the credits instead?
10 out of 10 song.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one in a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
All right.
Phil Collins wrote it.
Oh god, get that out of here. Oh, it's so bad. So bad.